Hey everyone, it's Emily, and today we are building this cute little Strangerville farmhouse dealio. It's actually already built. Very sorry about that. I forgot to hit record until after I had already built the whole outside, so, you know, you can get the gist of it. There's always screenshots at the end that have the floor plan of the thing that I built, and you'll see the whole thing at various points throughout the video, so I hope that that is okay. Very sorry you didn't get to see me construct the actual building, because it took a bit of trial and error trying to figure out what part of these trailer type things, they're kind of like shipping container inspired bits, I don't know, very oddly shaped, but it was a lot of fun to build and do the exterior of, so I hope you guys enjoy it and don't mind missing out on just the very beginning bit, just the very beginning, I don't know, can't speak, nothing's new, this is expected at this point, moving on. But part of why I had so much fun building this is because I've been super obsessed with Stardew Valley. I've been playing it so much, and I wanted to build a farmhouse thing in The Sims. I actually kind of want to build another one. We'll see though. I kind of want to start playing The Sims again, like actually playing the game, not just building, and do a little farmer person, gardener career deal. So we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, I might build a like starter house version of this because this is just super decorated and cluttered, and I built it on stream, and the storyline that we kind of came up with for the person that lives here is that it's like an old lady and she has this little like trailer farm thing going on, and she's kind of like everyone's grandmother, not literally, but like in the sense that all of the kids that live in the town just like come and hang out with her, and she has their drawings hung up on the walls, and then she has like teapot and coffee and stuff, and maybe she like runs a cafe out of her house, and the parents come by with their kids and they all just hang out, and she sells her produce. I don't know, she's got a whole setup, she has a whole business model, and everyone loves her, and she's great, and she's hip and has lots of plants and fun colors, because that's basically everything that I build, so naturally that's what she has to like if I'm building a thing for anyone. Did that make sense? Who knows? But oh yeah, we also played around with the idea of making this like a coffee shop or something else, not a residential lot, or a restaurant. That was another thought that we had, but we decided to go, or I made the executive decision that it was just going to be a house, because that's what I felt like building at the time, but I kind of want to do some community lots for Strangerville, so let me know if you guys would be interested in seeing something like that. If you do have the pack and are looking for more community lots to put in your game, I'm gonna have a little poll in the top right hand corner of the video, so if you want to vote in that and let me know which type of community lot you would most like to see in this world, I will have to add that to my list of things to do, because I haven't built anything for Strangerville like with the intention of using it for a save file or something. A while back I was talking a lot about the save file that I was working on, and I'm not working on it anymore. Like, it's still a thing that could happen, but I'm also not actively working on it at the moment, if that makes sense. So someday it could be finished, but right now it's not my main focus. So just wanted to give you guys a little update for anyone who's been here for a while and is wondering what's going on with that, because I do get the odd comment here or there that's just kind of asking like, what's going on with that? So that is what's going on. Maybe someday, but not a top priority at the moment is the answer. And yeah, but I do want to, especially with like new worlds coming out, I don't know if there's going to be a new world with whatever the next pack we get is. I'm kind of thinking it's going to be a stuff pack, so I would assume that's a no. But with even Del Sol Valley, I haven't done any community lots for that, and with Strangerville, I haven't done any community lots either. Or residential lots that I was thinking would be like a permanent residence there. I guess the orange house that I built is probably the closest thing that I would keep in the world, but other than that, I haven't really built, and this, I would probably keep this if I were to release some sort of save file, or say that I was like making over all of Strangerville. I almost hit Del Sol Valley, that's not this one. Too many desert worlds too recently. I do like them though, it's a nice change of pace from everything else that we've had. But I kind of want a small town, like Strangerville is a small town, but I want like a classic small town. Maybe that's the wrong phrasing, but I don't know. I want more of like a, I don't know how to explain it. I would say like small beach town, but that's kind of Brindleton Bay. I want a beach world for sure. Either a vacation world or one that we can live in that's like warm, tropical, beachy, not like not Pacific Northwest. That's a whole other, that's the opposite side of the country. Like New England, which is kind of like what Brindleton Bay is supposed to be, like Maine type area. I don't know. Is this making any sense? Who knows? But I would like maybe California type world, but that's kind of what Del Sol Valley is supposed to be, right? So maybe not California, maybe like Florida. I feel like we don't have a Florida world. Does that maybe, You know what, I feel like this is just not making sense anymore, so we'll just chat about the build because we've got a lot of things going on and I cut out a few clips. I tried to show a decent amount of the landscaping, but I didn't want it to get too overwhelming. So I left in some of it, but basically what we have in the front yard is kind of like the farm, but I didn't use any plants that are actually able to be harvested from and stuff in the game. I just use the plants that come in build mode, but obviously if you want to play on this lot, it is on the gallery. All of the lots that I'm posting over the next week or so have been on the gallery for quite a while, I believe. There might be one or two that aren't because I am finishing them off stream, but anything that I build on stream usually is on the gallery like immediately before a video even goes up about it because, you know, I built it on stream and then uploaded it. But every now and then I'll leave a couple little landscaping bits, so I don't know, we'll see if I did that with any of these. It's been a while, so I can't even remember. But yeah, the whole front yard, you could convert it into like a playable garden, which would be pretty cool. So if anyone ends up doing that, I would love to see pictures of it if you want to join my Discord and share your pictures with me. We have a whole screenshots channel, so even if you just want to share screenshots of your game, just doing whatever you're doing in the game at the current moment or whatever you're building in the game at the current moment, I would love to see. So definitely join the Discord and share your screenshots or other things. We have so many different channels there. There's one for books and music, and I don't think we have a movies one. Interesting. But yeah, we have all kinds of different things that we chat about over there, so make sure to join. Also, I always post my videos in there as well, like links to my videos, and whenever I'm streaming, because I know that sometimes like YouTube doesn't send notifications or Twitch won't send a notification, so I always like to post updates in my Discord. And if my schedule is changing, or I don't usually use my community tab that much on YouTube, maybe that's underrated. Do you guys pay attention to those types of posts? Because I feel like if you're on YouTube on your phone a lot, you see them, but if you're on the computer a lot, you don't. And I mostly use YouTube on my PC, so I pretty much only see my subscription box and that's it, and the little community posts don't show up there. But if you're on the mobile app, that's where they show up. So I don't know. Ooh, also, fun tip that we learned on stream, we'll talk about in a second, but you just kind of saw it on the screen there, a little sneak preview. But anyway, yeah, do you guys pay attention to those? Do you care? Do they bother you? I don't know. I feel like I've had the community tab for a while and I just don't use it because I forget that I have it. And I forget that it's there because I never see anyone else's community posts, but maybe that's just me. But anyway, ooh, the fun tip that we learned with the counter is that when you put a dishwasher under a counter, if you size down the dishwasher using the left bracket key, then it makes it so that it like deletes the underneath of the counter, so you can make it look like a bar that's like built into the rest of the counters. I don't know, I messed around with it like a minute back or so when we were working on the kitchen. You might have seen it and been like, what's going on? That's what that was. But some people use it to put like a trash can, so it looks like the trash can's like in a little nook under the counter. I messed around with putting maybe some boxes under there, but then I ultimately decided not to. But yeah, that's just fun little building hack. I think it makes the dishwasher unusable, or maybe you can still use it. And you definitely can't use it as like an actual bar counter thing. Like if you put a stool there, it wouldn't work as a seating place for your sim to eat. But it's still pretty cool looking at the different ways that we can play around with space in the game, especially if you're just a builder and you don't play that much. Then looking for tips like that is always fun. Like I always appreciate that sort of thing, because for the most part I don't play in what I build. I just build it for fun. Sorry, I just cracked my knuckle like right next to the mic. Probably shouldn't do that. But I just build for fun most of the time. There's probably 95% of the chance what am I at words? I just got so confused, but 95% of the time I'm probably just building for the sake of building, and then that 5% is because I have a family that I want to play with and I'm building something for them. But I know that a lot of other people look for builds because they want to use them, but then there's also a lot of people that only play The Sims to build, which I think is really interesting. So actually, I said I was gonna put a poll. Oh yeah, for the community lot thing. I wonder if I can put 2 polls, because I kind of want to know what like category you guys fall into. Like, are you the type of player that only builds with the game, or do you mostly watch build videos because you're like wanting to find a house for a family, or you're just like looking to pick up tips for houses that you're gonna build for families that you're actually playing with? That is an interesting concept. If I can't post 2 polls to the video that go in the little like right-hand corner situation, then let me know in the comments about that one, because I think that was very interesting. And yeah, I don't know. The ways that people can play this game and have such different experiences is so mind-blowing to me. But anyway, the build is almost over now. We just have a few more finishing touches to put on this little bedroom, but I'm pretty happy with this house. I think it has a decent amount of living space and outdoor space that could be mixed up for whatever your Sims needs are. You could even get rid of the whole front of the house and just expand it and make it a bigger like shipping container situation. But anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I will be streaming later today at 3 p.m. Eastern time on Twitch, probably playing some Sims, doing some building. I really want to build, so that's probably what I'll be doing, but I hope to see you guys over there, and thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day. Bye!